sober, second thought. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave. President of America. President of your heart.
Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Good to see you.
Hey there.
I do the repairs around here, so if you see something that needs fixing, let me know.
What else do you want from me?
Some people are in such a hurry.
Hey,
Morning. Dr. Lee, the new solutions will be ready in a few hours.
did you hear about the fight with the Bloody Murder?
Good to see you. Morning.
Good to see you.
Are you okay?
Yes?
What? This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Here, in Rivet City, I'm packing, and most of the rest of these guys are packing. Not to mention security.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President.
Need to do...
Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about. If that's all right. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government here, America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America.
Thanks.
But only together. Together can we hope to reach our full potential. The way we were
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I think I've seen you in here before. When you're ready to buy, just let me know.
One America. Now.
I'll see what I can do.
For now, my America. We must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory. Well, that takes time. Even for the ugly. Till next time, this is President Eden signing off.
Welcome to a quick fix.
Nice to see you again. He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind.
One of these days, he's going to end up dead. We've got all kinds of chems.
Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Everything looks okay here.
Don't slouch.
I'll be right with you.
Show your food. And don't give me that look or I'll slap it right off your face.
Sweetheart, hello again. This is President. I'd like
Yes,
to
Mom.
when I
What are
May
you
I
doing?
take your order?
growing up,
Mole rat, well done.
Welcome to Gary's Galley.
friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog.
She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart.
To Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous.
I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know.
Was, for a little boy, the perfect existence.
With wine. Leave the bottle. James has been bad. He gets a carrot and
How
some
many
wine.
of your children
One of
say
the
this?
immigrants.
How many of this nation's youth are true? Can't we? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? No.
You don't look so tough.
Live in a terrifying, meaningless existence.
Yes?
There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward,
I'm gonna go play
the
with
children
James.
of this great nation are its highest priority. Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial...
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston.
We will match up the destiny
That old story?
children
Well, now, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some time. It was all just a rumor, a hoax, someone's idea of a practical joke. Story was there was an android, escaped from the Commonwealth up north, from someplace called the Institute. There was a holotape that got circulated. I think I've got a copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice. Hoax for sure.
the enclave will be its salvation until we
Like I said, it's a hoax.
your president.
Don't bother with it. Someone sent tapes like that to pretty much every doctor in the wasteland. None of us believed it. Don't get any cute ideas. Security is just a shout away. Now, if you've got any medical issues, let's hear them. Oh, I'd like to help. I really would. But I don't know the first thing about this place's history. Don't let my age fool you. I may have been around for a while, but I didn't spend all that time here.
Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? We live in an age of poverty.
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
Destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been
you okay?
The capital wasteland. How did it come this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith.
Welcome to Rip. Howdy, I'm Seagrave.
Leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth,
I've got a little.
and it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. John Henry Eden
Another satisfied customer.
built it to last.
Shh! They might be listening. Commonwealth has tried to make it out to be a hoax, but the escaped android is real, I tell you. Listen to this holotape. It will make you a believer too.
As President of the United States, you have
Steal it? Hardly. He runs the council like it's his own personal bank account. He's supposed to represent all the market businesses, not just himself. It's about time he was replaced. He's totally strung out. It's going to kill him one of these days.
the Enclave is working tirelessly to
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics. Oh, well, the old girl had seen a lot of damage, especially where the Mirelurks used to nest, and where the super mutants kept trying to get in. I guess the mutants and the Myers got so busy fighting each other, it gave us the time we needed to make this place shipshape. Does that tell you what you need to know? Anyway, we're here in Rivet City, and she's in good hands now. Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton, and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly.
now one of my inspirations.
Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time.
John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. It's easier to do a job right.
Hello? Don't tell me your problems.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
Hey. Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them? I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well,
Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night.
this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I
Thank you.
answer, of course.
I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free.
Good to see you. here for a reason.
and competence. Carry out collective values into democracy, dear America.
Hey, what the hell do you want?
Now and forever. Reflect
History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need... Don't know if it ever had an official start.
this great nation will be reformed. And the
No. Now get.
be its salvation. Till next time, this is John Henry Keaton signing off.
Don't mind me.
And now, one of my inspirations. Mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton. Scream in your heart. Associate with men of good quality, if you esteem your own reputation. For it is better to be alone than in bad company. Hello, my beautiful
Yes?
Americans.
St. Monica. I am Father Clifford of St. Monica's Church.
Let's talk about government, shall we?
She is the patron saint of lost children, very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her. If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday.
The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your
Oh, it's not the past of the city that I dwell upon, but the future of its inhabitants. But if you're interested, I believe Miss Weatherly or Mr. Bannon would be glad to speak with you on the subject.
preside over our great democracy. So,
St. Mo-
your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of Enclave. That is to say,
Hey there.
voice
One of the new immigrants died of radiation.
I'm on duty. Make it quick.
of America, but only together. Together,
Radiation poisoning
can we
last week.
hope to reach our full potential.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Before the wall. One Enclave, one America, now, that, forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my friend. Reflect and this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Till next time, this is your president, signing off.
Everything looks okay here.
Good to see you.
Church services are held every Sunday morning. I hope to see you there.
Everything looks okay here.
Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eaton, and I'd like to chat. But I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime.
So?
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started? Well, if it's all you could find out, I guess it'll have to do. So, what did they say? That'd hardly be ethical, really. But if there's nothing more factual to go on, oh well. Still, for your help, have a few of these. They may help out next time you need to talk to a few folks. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to add a nice story to it. And it'd be a nice little reward for your hard work to include you as a hero. I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics. So there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be? It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this Robco processor widget. He said it's worth a fortune. According to him, if it's connected to the mainframe in the Robco factory, you could have access to all the robots you'd ever want. Now that would be a... Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there. Heard a rumor a while back that it was some guy named Pinkerton at Rivet City. Apparently, he's got some sweet tech stashed on that boat. Sure thing.
What is it? Huh?
With the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth. Behold the power of Adam. Let those who dwell here in his favored land shall know peace, shall know an end.
What do you need? Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the wastes. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal? Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh water. Hurry back as soon as you find some.
To claim this country's most important military installation depending on personal and only fooled America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? Radiating ghouls of
Welcome, welcome. You bet. If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself. Another satisfied customer.
elected to this most illustrious office. Whether Of course, I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very... Democracy, dear America. Democracy, now and forever. For now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory.
Remember that secret android project I told you about? Well, they got some serious pre-war tech on their hands. They nabbed a lipoplasticator and a microdermal graftalizer for the facial reconstruction. Not sure where they'll find a chopper with enough skills to use it without making him look like a freaking ghoul. Oh, and get this. Can you believe they found a circuit neuralizer? That or someone built one. Word is that they're going to completely rewire the brain of one of those things. If you know who they got working on this, let me know. I want to meet the guy.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else. Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now. Self-determination is not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.
Preside over our great democracy. So, as your president,
your head down, idiot! Raider incoming! Thought I heard something. Take him down! Watch it! If you're going to get yourself killed out here, you mind doing it further away from our bunker? I don't want your corpse stinking up our little patch of heaven.
This is John Henry Eden, your president.
Defender Anne-Marie Morgan with the Outcasts. But all you need to know is that I've got a gun and a low tolerance for screwing around.
Violence, destruction.
We call ourselves the Outcasts, and we collect technology to preserve it from tribals and idiot locals. And before you ask, we were cast out from that company of zeros, who call themselves Lion's Brotherhood of Steel. Way we figure it, if traders think we're too harsh in following orders, we're probably doing something right.
The answer is really quite simple.
We aren't recruiting, kid. Old sap lions might trust walk-ins, but we don't. But if you want to help out, well, we might be able to work out a deal. You bring in technological devices, and we'll pay you a finder's fee based on the device. But Protector Kasdan would have to okay it first. Okay, but first you'll have to talk with Protector Kasdan. You can work out the details with him. Protector Kasdan, sir. We've got a local interested in the job. Back to stare in awe at the Outcasts? Don't you have something better to do, kid? Back to stare in awe at the Outcasts? Don't you? We collect technology. Right now we're pretty much stuck defending this fort. But that won't be for... Once we regroup... You mean apart from the fact that they ditched their mission and went native? Sure. I bet you don't mind them being cuddly with the locals. But when we came out here, we had a mission to do, damn it. But now they're wasting their time protecting yahoos like you, while Ahab Lyons is off chasing his super mutant white whale.
Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness.
You know what?
All you need
Never mind.
is a little...
Sheesh. Ignorant savages.
We meet again. This is John Henry Eden signing off.
I'm Protector Henry Kasdan, leader of the Outcasts. This had better be good. Normally, I wouldn't be wasting my time talking to a local, but Morgan tells me you can make yourself useful. So, interested in collecting technology for us? That's what I like to hear. You can start immediately. You'll report directly to me. I'll take in your gear and dole out your pay. Now get cracking. Later.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President. I was hoping we could talk. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably
Commencing. Unable to continue.
Ow! What if they could with baseball teams from Pennsylvania, America? Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America, and baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will live again. Reflect upon all I have said, my Americans. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn. The Enclave will be its salvation. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Target. Put down your weapons and submit to authority. Do not attempt to flee justice.